So hello everyone, it's your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into a palette mashup. Now I know I haven't done one with newer palettes in a while, so I figured I'd give y'all a somewhat newer one because I have the Club Nebula palette here from Angelica and Kaledios, and then I have the Norns palette here because remember I told you all in that video I feel like these would pair greatly together. So we're going to do a nice little palette mashup. So I plan on using these two purpley shades right here and then this purple in the inner corner because y'all know I love a blue, green, and purple moment. So I figured I'd start off with purple, and then if y'all like the look, maybe I'll do a bluish green one on Instagram. Anyway, so I'm going to use this shade right here in the inner corner, and then I'm going to use this shade as well. So my plan is to dust this over those two dark purples I showed you, to put this shade on the lid, and then that lighter purple that I just showed you in this one we're going to put in the inner corner. So it's like this going to be the outer V shade. This we're going to blend into the crease. We're going to dust that lighter purple on top of that one. This is going to be our inner corner color. And then that shimmery shade that I showed you in here is going to be on the lid. So that's my plan. I'm going to go off camera, handle business real quick. Then I'll come back. I did use the Kaledios eyeshadow primer, just so you know. But let me go off camera and handle that real quick. And then I'll come back and we can show how I did it. Okay, so I have returned. And this is what we're working with. So I ended up doing it a little bit differently. So first of all, I didn't use this because it turns out this is like more of a deeper grayish purple instead of just a purple like I preferred. So I didn't use that. I just used this and this shade right here. And I actually ended up putting this all over the lid and this the inner corner because it just gave it extra pop and sparkle, if you will. The purple shade in Angie's palette, the dark purple. Oh, and if anyone cares what's on my lips, I have on Griselda from Fenty, and then I put what's this gloss? I put the Fearless gloss from It's All in Our Teeth. Jesus, get off! Seriously, get off! Anyway, I put on the Fearless gloss from what is it? Tower 28 on top, and that's how we got, you know, what's going on here. Only thing is, since I don't know if I put it up too low, put up too high, and that's why it ended up on my teeth again, because I got it initially off my teeth when I first started, when I first put on my lipstick before I did this eye look, because I took off the gloss and was like, oh, since I'm doing a like deep vampy eye, I should do like a deep vampy lip with it. Even though I feel like this is a more brighter eye than I expected it to be, but you know, it's fine. I already got on vampy lips, so I was like, who's going to take it off? And I feel like it'll work okay with this eye just because of the outer V is so dark. If the outer V's weren't so dark, then I might go and change it. But since they are not, I'm going to be fine. I'm trying to do another one. Now I'm going to move to this palette, the Norns palette. I'm going to take that shade Mist, which is the light purple shade. Just dust it over this real quick. But yeah, I'm really inspired to like do a lot of looks with these palettes together in particular, just because I feel like I said in the video about the Norns palette, which I kept calling the Norns palette in that video, so my bad. But I feel like the dark mattes in here complement the lighter tone mattes in here very well, so it's like you can just mix and combine. I'm going to try not to put this up too early, just because I know like the palette's out of stock, but at the same time I want to give inspiration to people who already have this particular palette. And let you see that if you have the Norns palette and this palette, some nice combinations you can do together. Because that's usually my purpose of these videos. Like, if you have a palette from a brand, another palette from another brand, and I feel like I can do nice little combination looks with them, I do them to give you all ideas. As well as sometimes with myself ideas. Because sometimes I have, you know, I guess it's a writer's block makeup edition. I don't know. But now I'm going to take the shade, what shade is this? Self. This one down here that we talked about. And that's what we're going to start off with all over the lid. I think I ended up wetting the brush the second time after I packed it on top of that. But I'm not going to do it this time just because, well, you know, we're going to put another shade on top of that shade. So I feel like there's really no point. I'm just trying to pat it down as opposed to like swiping it to get a better payoff. At least I find, in my personal opinion, you get a better payoff when I pat it instead of trying to swipe it on like it's a regular shades. Because since it's one of those more glitter-free, impactful shimmers, it's not gonna work as well. Or maybe this is considered more of a topper shade. I don't know. I feel like even though Angie's is a topper shade, it's still more opaque than this is. So I think that's another reason I set it on top, because I was like, I felt like this was still looking quite sheer. And you can see where I cut the crease with the glitter and all that. And the point is, you're not supposed to see that. So if you're still seeing it, then, you know, it's not the business. As you can see on this outer V part here, you can still see that space in between from while patting this on the lid. So I don't like that whole thing. Yeah, I may end up having to spray this, because I mean, I'll try not to, but y'all see I already put like 2 and it's about to be 3rd layer and it's still not doing what I want. So I used to prefer to spray it with MAC Fix Plus, but I left my MAC Fix Plus dupe in the bathroom, so we just gonna go with what I have, which is the L'Oreal spray. I think you can only find that at Walmart. I haven't seen it at Target anywhere else. But I know they had exclusive deals with Walmart for certain things for L'Oreal and Maybelline, so I think that was one of them. But that came out like summer, maybe 2 years ago or something. I think it was the first year my grandma came to stay with us, and we had went to go visit family in Arkansas, where my mom and my grandma are from. I'm taking You're My Only Hope, and I'm about to pat that on top of this, which is what we got going on the other side. So, you know, and look how nice that is on top of this. Like, I feel like it just gives such a bluish purple iridescent. The only thing is I had forgot that this did like a blue shift to it, and I wanted more of a purple thing on the lid, so I'm kind of disappointed. But it's not that it looks bad, it's just I did such a vampy lip, because I thought I was going to have like a dark purple or a light purple, or at least a purple vampy thing, whereas this is more of dark purple outer V and then blue everywhere else type thing. But, you know, it's fine. Let's take the inner corner brush now and use Your My Only Hope again. Because what you do to one side, you gotta do those sides. So just gonna go ahead and carry that up and then bring it down. I'm going to take the clean brush once more and dust over all of what's going on here. And so this is our finished eye look. So this is part 1 of the palette mashup. I am going to do the red look I talked about with like this lower roll down here and like the red and darkish brown shade in this palette. So, oh, and the pink chameleon shade. So that'll be a part 2. That'll be another video coming at another time. I want to do a look with all 3 rolls combined, both of these palettes, because I think that'll be fun and cool. But let me know what you think down below of this eye look. Do you like it? Would you rock it? Would you rock it with this lip, or would you change the lip? Because I'm feeling like I kind of want to change the lip, but I'm going to leave it the way it is. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.